Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Bloodsworth, and I'm answering the 4 questions for Chapter 7 and 8. For question number 1, for my current role, which of the 4 methods of the needs assessment would I choose, and why? I feel like I would choose focus groups as a needs assessment, and I say that because of some certain things that have happened at my school this year. First of all, our staff got a survey questionnaire through our email, which we were told that our email would be linked to the answers that we gave. And a lot of teachers discussed this, and there were many teachers who did not even respond because we felt like if we were honest about some things that our name would be tied to it and it could possibly, have a red flag on our back. I don't like telephone conferences because I just would rather it be in person. For interviews, I think interviews would be good, but that's only a couple people or maybe one person. So I choose focus groups because if several people are in a conference room, say, together, then maybe people that are quiet or people that like to speak can kind of piggyback off each other and get down to the nitty-gritty of the idea. So I feel like focus groups are a good way to do a needs assessment. Question number 2 in Chapter 7, the elevator speech. So this is my elevator speech. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Bloodsworth. I am a special education inclusion teacher for 4th and 5th grade at Wilcox County Elementary School. And my school is like a family. My school is very small. We're a pre-K through 12 school, all in one building. We care about building strong relationships with students and parents and strong connections. We feel like we're a family because everybody knows everyone. We live in a very small town. We always work together to create a positive learning environment and a positive environment for the parents as well. We have many students who are sent to our school that are out of county that come to our school because of all the wonderful things that we hear. We excel academically, socially, and overall, I feel like our school system is a great place to be. Next, for question 3, this is Chapter 8. What can our school and district leaders do to support teachers and why? I think for my school, one of the major things that we see is administration not in our classrooms as much as we would like for them to be. We would like more support in the classrooms as far as academics and behavior. We have one principal throughout our K through 12 school, pre-K through 12 school, and we have 2 assistant principals for elementary. So we have a pre-K through 2 assistant principal and a 3 through 5 assistant principal. And they are spread pretty thin. So one thing that I would like to do to have more support is just have teachers in the classroom seeing what we're doing, making notes about children and just maybe the things that they're doing as far as reading and writing and math, because we do have some children that are really struggling. Another thing would be professional development. This is the second school system I've ever taught in, and we do not have professional development like my previous school did. And I feel like that is something that would not only benefit me, but other teachers as well. And specifically in my role, I would like professional development on co-teaching. Then another thing to support teachers was we got this year, of course, we had budget cuts. We had to take away IXL for our 4th and 5th grade math teachers. So that was something that they used not only to assess students last year and the previous years, but also as a practice tool. And so this year, without IXL, the teachers really haven't had a computer program other than Progress Learning to work with. So I just feel like all of these things are being discussed at admin level, but things aren't changing. Moving on to question 4. What is the most important area to address in a professional learning day and why? I feel like for a professional learning day at my school, the focus should be on reading. And that's because the teacher that does inclusion for first, second, and third grade that I work alongside with, um, we have some first and second graders who are really struggling to even sound out um, basic sight words. And I feel like our teachers, we adopted a new curriculum last year called Benchmark Advance. We haven't had a lot of professional development on it. So I feel like reading is a major important area that we as teachers, myself included, need professional development on. Also, our teachers, beginning in first grade, are separated. So there's they're departmentalized. So the students begin changing classes in first grade. So they have a reading teacher and then a math teacher. And moving on up to fourth and fifth grade, they have a reading teacher, a language arts teacher, a math teacher, and a science and social studies teacher. So this really hinders time with transitions and things to get those reading standards in, along with math as well. But I feel like the reading standards, a reading professional development monthly, bi-monthly, would definitely be beneficial for our reading teachers to get that strong content in there in the small block of time that we have. So I think I covered all of the 4 questions. Thank you.